What's up, everybody? This is Kieran and Reese, otherwise known as the Obsessive Compulsive Gamer, the O.C.G, and I'm here playing another Crab's Treasure. Starting up a new game.
What word comes to mind when you think of the Earth? For some, that word might be beautiful. Others might say the world is hateful, or evil, or unstable, or full of shit. But above all else, the word that best describes our world is resilient. Against the odds, time and time again, creatures adapt to make the most of their given environment. Some learn to feed on others, stealing their vitality for their own. Some become scavengers, living off what strangers leave behind. And others still, as we will soon see, would prefer to be simply left alone.
Sir, please open up.
You're not a bird.
Sir, are you the owner of this residence?
You mean my shell? Yeah, it's mine. Do you like it?
I represent the Royal Duchy of Slacktide, which has recently annexed the territory surrounding and including this tide pool. I'm here to inform you that you have outstanding taxes that date back and upwards of 10 tides. If you are presently unable to pay this balance, the Duchy will claim you home until you...
Hold on. I've got some questions. First of all, what's a duchy? Also, taxes?
Okay, so basically, the Duchess of Slacktide owns this whole area now. And she puts a lot of effort into keeping it safe. So, everyone who benefits from that has to abide by her rules and pay up once per tide.
There's still plenty of birds here. I don't know if it's really safe.
Look, kid, I don't have time to argue political nuances here. I've got a lot of tax evaders to get through. You gotta pay up right now, or I'm gonna have to repo your property. Got it?
Okay. I think I've got a hard kelp or two around here somewhere.
Do you miss me, Mary? We can also work at a time. We can also work at a time for you to join my stream as a guest. Well, it's just, you know, I definitely want you to be a part of it and be a guest on my stream, but at the same time, it also has to be when you're not busy, you know what I mean? If you've got a lot of noise going on in the background, that would just distract from the stream. And that's not me even being rude, it's just, you know, about scheduling a time when you're free. That makes sense. Yeah, I forgot how weak you are at the start. I gotta progress till I get a shell. God, this guy's fucking hilarious.
I'm sorry. Was I supposed to grab a ticket?
You think yourself above the law, but the law is not so easily outwitted. By its strength alone do we rise above the beasts.
I'm really sorry. I'll go to the back of the line.
You should be so lucky. I'll have your head like I have these other worthless law breakers. Your foes.
I still have to be one of my favorite line deliveries. You can't outrun the law forever, kid. There's a lot of secrets in this region, but you can't really grab until after you get the grappling hook, so it's best to just proceed with the plot after you come back from the moon cave. Goddamn, give me just a damn. Goddamn, give me just a damn.
Speak.
Oh, yes, ma'am. I, recently had my shell taken away, and I was wondering if there's any way we could work out some sort of a...
Do you like my castle, little hermit?
Your castle? Oh, it's pretty neat, I guess.
You guess? A lot of work went into this place, you know? Work made possible by generous contributions from citizens like yourself. And it was worth it. Don't you think?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Look, I can find another way to pay my taxes, but for now I'd really just like to...
Even more gorgeous than the coral reefs, wouldn't you say?
I've never been to... I mean, yeah, absolutely. The reefs are super overrated. Everyone says so.
Oh, perhaps we can work out a deal, little hermit. But first I'll need something from you. My castle still lacks a certain panache, pizzazz, flair, je ne sais quoi. A platoon went out on my behalf to recover something shiny and gorgeous from the cave to the west. But those buffoons haven't reported in since. Such incompetence. Climb the western tower to begin your journey to the cave. Then catch up with my platoon and help recover something worthy of my beauty. Return to me with trinket in claw, and we can speak of delaying your tax payments for no longer than 2 calendar tides.
Okay, thank you. I won't let you down. I'll get you the shiniest thing I can. Oh yeah, I also wanted to mention the crazy murderous crabs outside trying to...
Begone, little hermit, I tire of you.
Yes, ma'am!
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that either. One second. I'll be right back. I have to use the bathroom. Yeah, I'm a creature of habit and routine. I don't like doing anything like that spur of the moment. I always like to have stuff planned out in advance, have it ready and all shit like that, so... Yeah, I don't really respond well to that shit. That almost guarantees I wouldn't do it. I'm petty like that. I'm honestly a major homebody. If I didn't have to leave the house ever, I probably wouldn't. Ah, damn it. Ah, shit. Oh well, no big deal. Oh, fuck. Oh, well, shit happens. I'm still right there, let me do. Hold on 1 second. Load up the page so I can see what you said. Why? What do they do? Ah, motherfucker. Ah, fucking lame. Oh well, shit happens. Early on in the game, you're very weak. Main just seem to be getting an awful lot of that these days. Ooh, shit. That was close. Okay. So, bitch. Ah, shit. Thank you, I'm right there. Ah, damn it. Oh well. No big deal. No, there's a bunch of optional shit we can get. Trying to practice the parry. Damn it. There's all these optional crystals over here around the area to help you level up and get new shit. And Oh, what the fuck, man? I got up there. Holy shit. Fucking launch my ass. You still there, Mary? Oh, yeah, how's it going, man? See, you going full native and stalker. We lost him to the zone, Mary. There's an optional boss fight you can do.
Wait!
Ah, damn it. Yeah, forget about that. Thankfully, I'm right there. From work, Alex, for Stalker 2. Ah, that's fucking lame. Ah, fuck. Don't kill me. Motherfucker. So close. Alright, asshole. I was wondering if Steph was going to end up playing Stalker, but the truth is he probably won't because he only has PS5 and his PC is not going to cut it. Well, it's not coming to PS5, dude. It's an exclusive, remember? The Xbox? Yeah. Yeah, you've been pretty adamant on not fucking with Xbox. I don't know, I might be able to get it on Game Pass and play it on Game Pass because I have a Series X, but then I'd have to fucking get my Xbox out. I haven't played it in a while. and then I have to fucking get it out and download it. It's gonna be a huge fucking game. I don't know. I have to re-get Game Pass, and I have to make a new account so I could get access to the free to the $1 trial. But who knows if they even kept that going. I know they disabled the $1 trial for Call of Duty, which doesn't surprise me, but I don't know if they brought it back up, because usually they'll take it down when there's like an offer and they'll bring it back up. Okay, now I should be able to take on that fucker. Have I leveled up and gotten some new skills? I almost beat him before, so... I don't know, man. Steph is probably too busy chasing emotionally damaged women anyway. Dude, did you see some of this shit? Like, well, yeah, you were there yesterday when he came into the chat, man. And all the shit he was talking about with this chick. And I'm just sitting there, like, in disbelief. It was like, is this real life or is this a fucking episode of Jerry Springer? Damn it. Don't kill me. I'm hoping it won't. Nah, fuck that. That attack is fucking lethal. Oh well, I almost did it. Like, okay, so you don't know this, Mary, but Steph was dating this chick, or trying to date this chick called Honey, and she turned out to be a crazy fucking bitch. Like, a crazy bitch. She lied about her brother molesting her. Like, we caught her in a lie, okay? She was fucking rude, she was obnoxious, she only talked about herself. She drove, like, everybody in my server fucking crazy. And then, like, Steph blew me off to hang out with her. Like, he told me he might have to leave my group because she didn't like me. And bear in mind, you know, he might have to leave the group because she didn't like me. And, you know, he didn't want to upset her. And that really pissed me off because I had been there for Steph, you know, for over a year, being one of, like, his best friends in the world. He didn't even have a whole lot of friends. So him fucking, like, side with this chick over me really upset me. Plus, I never made him try to side with one or the other. You know what I mean? I wasn't like, well, it's her or me. Like, I never tried to make him choose. I just said she couldn't be in my group because everybody fucking hated her. Like, you can literally ask Alex. Like, she sucked. Like, everybody fucking hated her. She would just come in and fucking kill the chat. We all be having a good time, and then, bam! And I give her chance after chance before I take her out of the group. Like, I didn't just, oh, you're out of the Discord. You know what I mean? Like I told her. I'm like, you know, you're killing the vibe. And she would only talk about herself. So it's like the whole point of the group is that everybody talks to everybody. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't mind talking to her about her problems because she had a lot of mental problems, okay? But she would only talk about her problems. And you're supposed to talk about your problems, and you're supposed to talk about other problems. Like, everybody in the group is supposed to help out, you know what I mean? So, like, she was just only thinking about her. And, like, even people fucking had, word vomit. I even had people leave the group because they were annoyed so much by her. So she was like fucking killing chats, causing people to leave. She just sucked. So, oh my god, she was so toxic. If you looked up toxic in the dictionary, it would have a fucking picture of honey. And she was obsessed with fucking Fortnite. But like, she would spend like hundreds of dollars on Battle Pass, Mary. So, like, me and Steph already had problems, but, you know, he apologized to me, and so I forgave him, you know, nobody's perfect, and then he meets this new girl, and it's like, the whole fucking situation starts over again. He starts, like, ditching his friends to hang out with this chick. Like, there's nothing wrong with him hanging out with her. But it's like, when you make plans to hang out with your friends, and then you deliberately bail on us, that's shitty. Like, nobody said, you know, don't have a girlfriend, don't have that. Just like, if you say you're gonna hang out with us, hang out with us. You know what I mean? Like, if he just said, oh no, I promised I was gonna hang out with this chick, I'd be like, okay, gotcha. You know what I mean? And then fucking, I stopped talking to him for a while, because he was fucking, I'm there for him constantly, okay? He has OCD like I do. And he has real bad anxiety. And he's a bit on the younger side. He's like 15. I met him in my streams. I mentioned him before, if you remember. I didn't, like, want to be friends with a 15-year-old. It's just, he came in my streams and he talked to me for months. I didn't know his age. And then he told me after I'd added him to the Discord. So at that point I was like, well, I'm not going to stop being his friend just because he's 15. I just, like, when I mentioned that, I don't want people to get the wrong impression that I was, like, looking for kids to hang out with, because it seems weird. It just kind of organically happened. No. So, he, you know, looked up to me, and I saw it as an opportunity to help him, because he reminded me a lot of myself. He had OCD and anxiety, and he didn't have a lot of friends. And I was like that at his age. So it was like an opportunity, you know, to help him. And so, like, he would constantly have a panic attack or something like that, and I would always be there for him. Alex would be there for him, Max would be there, like, everybody in the group was there for him that could be. And then, one time, I asked him to show up there for me. Like, I've ended streams for him, I've curtailed my schedule to be there for him, and I asked him to show up to the Silent Hill 2 launch for 5 fucking minutes. And bear in mind, he was awake and up, okay? And he told me that he bailed to hang out with the chick that he had just talked to, because he wanted to talk to her some more. Okay? So, if he had been busy, he had to go to school, or he was in bed, because he's in a different country, he's in the Czech Republic, so he's in a different time zone, I would have understood. But he was up, he was available, he was free, he just decided to bail on me. Do you see what I'm saying? And it wasn't like he said, no, I can't show up. It wasn't like he said, well, no, I can't show up, Kiernan. Because I would have said, oh, okay, I gotcha. He said he would show up, and then he didn't, so I waited for him. Do you see why that upsets me? And then this chick turned out to be fucking insane as well. She's fucking 14, which, once again, he's 15, so her being 14 is totally acceptable. When I say that, people think, oh my god, 14, and I'm like, oh no, he's 15, so it's fine. But she's pregnant at 14, which, holy fucking shit, is a red flag. Or she's lying about being pregnant, she's saying she hates him, then talking to him, messaging him in the middle of the night. She's saying she likes him, then she's talking about fucking other guys. Everything he's told me about this chick, she's potentially even worse than Honey. The last fucking crazy bitch. So, it's like, really? You fucking blew me, your friend off, who's there for you. You blew Alex off, who's there for you. You blew Max off, who's there for you. To hang out with this crazy bitch. And, you know, he seemed like really sorry. And he apologized profusely, so I said, you know what? I'll give him one more try. That's ultimately the conclusion I arrived on. I said, you know, he's young, he makes mistakes, and especially at 15, he's after the pussy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, men are always after the pussy, but when you're 15, when you're a teenager, you're really after the pussy. You know what I mean? So it's really easy to see somebody getting blinded by the punani. But I told him, I said, you know, if you fuck up again, I'm not going to talk to you anymore. Like, 3 strikes, you're out. So he's kind of like on probation right now. Because I do care about him. We've been friends for going on 2 years now. So I do care about him. You know, but I'm not gonna devote my time and effort to somebody who's not gonna give it back. You know what I mean? Like, friendship has to be a two-way street, and he kept fucking not returning it, and then I'm also not gonna devote my time to somebody that's just gonna fucking ditch me as soon as he meets a chick. You know, and I even told him, I brought that up, I said, you know, so like, for the last several weeks, I've had a girlfriend, right? And I told him about you, okay? I said, you came in the streams. I said, did I abandon you during that time that I had a girlfriend? And he's like, no, and I'm like, you know, and I told him, I said, there you go. I had a girlfriend for the last month or so. Yeah, actually, I think it has been a month now, because we started talking, and I asked you out on October 16th, so yeah, it's been just over a month now. And I said, did I ditch you? Did I, you know? And he was like, no, and I'm like, exactly. So you can have a girlfriend and not fucking ditch your friends. Like, I'm not asking not to have a girlfriend, not spend time with her. Just don't say you're gonna do something with your friends, and then fucking, oh, I was busy with her, okay? You know, at the very least, be fucking, like, it's not even that hard. Just like, hey, I'm busy. Hey, I promised her. You know what I mean? You know, and especially with Silent Hill, it pissed me off. Because I didn't ask him to show up to my stream for hours. You know what I mean? I just asked him to show up for 5 fucking minutes just to show some support. Max did. Max is like one of my best friends in the whole world. He's in Australia. Mary, he's in Australia, so he's 15 hours ahead of us, okay? He is considerably ahead of me in time zone. And yet, he was there because he said he would be, and it was important to me. Or fuck Alex, for example. Is Alex always there for me in streams? No. But he tries to be there for me, which is important. And he will tell me, oh, I can't show up, or I might be able to show up or might not be able to show up. He doesn't say, oh yeah, I can, and then fucking ditches me. You know what I mean? That's the difference. I'm really, really big on keeping to your fucking word. If you say you're gonna show up, fucking show up. Well, yeah, but you get what I'm saying, Alex. If you don't think you can show up, or if you got something else, you will tell me, okay? You will say, well, I'm gonna come by, and then leave me waiting for fucking hours. You know what I'm saying? That's the dick move. I understand people have schedules. I understand that people get busy. But that's when you use your mouth, use your big boy words, and tell someone. You know what I'm saying? I'm just farming to get some of the extra stuff in this area before I move on. If he had told me, you know what, I told her I'm going to talk to her, I would have never gotten upset. But he told me he would stop by, and then he fucking ditched me. You know what I mean? Plus, honestly, and you can ask Alex about this, he was like a fucking broken record. Like, he was either talking about wanting a girlfriend, he was talking about getting a girlfriend, or when he had a girlfriend, he was bitching about a girlfriend. It's like every fucking thing you do does not have to be about a girlfriend. Like, you can talk about her some, you know what I mean? I don't fucking, like, I talk about you, but I don't, like, go into the group constantly. You know, it's like when that's all you fucking talk about, it gets really old. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, I mean that's what I told him. You know? He even said, I even told him, I said, this is the second time you've done this to me, Steph. And he's like, well, third time's a charm. And I said, okay, I'm gonna hold you to that. Like, I straight up told him, I said, you know, 3 strikes you're out. Like, and that's what I'm saying, like, you know, and right now, I still kind of consider him to be on probation. Because I'm still kind of pissed off at him. Like, I'm talking to him again when I wasn't talking to him, but I'm not happy with him, if that makes sense. Because he really hurt my feelings. And then, on top of which, he had fucking weeks to show up and to apologize. And I told him, I said, you know, if you had just said I'm sorry and apologized for ditching me, it would have went a long way, but I'm like, you didn't. And then, like, he even, like, he only, like, reached out to me once that chick had, like, he'd stopped talking to her, and I'm like, that just makes me feel like you're using me, bro. Like, you had all this time to fucking reach out to me. You know what I am? I never blocked you on Discord. You could have reached out to me in Discord any fucking time. But, you know, so I'm, like, close, if that makes sense. Like, he's kind of in a probationary period. It's also, you know, and it's also kind of a thing that needs to be said. Like, another component of it is the fact that Steph, each time that Steph did this, he had just met these chicks, these bitches, and I will say bitches because both of the chicks I'm talking about are fucking crazy. So it's not like I'm calling all women bitches. They were bitches. You know, so it's not like it's like, oh, I've known this chick for months, I love her. It's like, you just met her and you're fucking ditching me, man. It's like, you know me for a year. Over a year. It's like, it'll be 2 years. I think it's coming up on 2 years now. It's like, give me a fucking break. It's like, maybe if like you had been with this chick for a while, it'd be more understandable. It's like, you met her yesterday. Especially because, you know it, and I know it. And, you know, Alex knows it, Max knows it. Anyone who's not fucking 15 knows it, that relationships in high school don't fucking last. You know what I mean? They're not gonna be, he's not gonna be talking to any of these chicks in 10 years. Meanwhile, he's fucking putting off friendships that he could have for legitimately the rest of his fucking life. You know what I mean? You know, and, you know, the reason why they say bros before hoes is there is some truth to that. Too many guys will fucking put off friends that have been there for them for ages for the first whiff of pussy from somebody they barely know. You should never do that. Always prioritize people you know will have your back consistently. One second. I've been drinking a lot more water lately, so I've been peeing a lot more. I'll be right back. I have to pee real quick. Plus, you know, at the end of the day, you know, an important thing is, I don't really ask much of Steph, you know what I mean? I don't really ask much of any of my friends. Just consistently show up and give a shit. And by show up, I mean just fucking be there, you know? Doesn't mean you have to move heaven and earth for me. That's what I'm saying. People think of relationships, friendships, romances as a bunch of grand gestures, but it's not really. I mean, sometimes there is. There are always big moments in your life. But the things that matter are consistent small gestures. It's the little things that you do every day. You know, because it can be nice to have somebody that's going to be around when stuff's going bad, and you can think to yourself, well, you know, if the house burns down, but then there's the part that you're with somebody every day. You're talking, you know? So I think a lot of the time, they'll talk about relationships and be like, well, it's all about the grand gestures. And like, those are fine, and those are good and all, but a couple of grand gestures here and there aren't going to make up a relationship. A relationship is every fucking day. It's, you know what I mean? It's about consistency. And that's in romantic relationships, friendship relationships. And, okay, you know, like, it means more, okay, for example, to illustrate what I'm trying to say, it means more to call somebody every day for 1 minute than to call somebody once a month for an hour. So, you know, if somebody only calls you once a month, they call you for a while that month, but then 99% of the fucking time, they're not around, you're gonna fucking grow distant. Echo, I love you. My leg is hurting me right now. You can get up here later. That, you know what I mean? So, I never asked fucking Alex or Max or fucking Steph to do grand gestures just to be there consistently. You know, I got pretty angry with Steph, and I told him, you know, he was just like, well, it's like, I don't know how to be there. And I'm like, you show up! You fucking show up! That's all you do! You show up! You know, and like, I'm, you know, like with my mother, for example. I love my mother. I'm really close to my mother. Okay? Of course, every now and then I try to do big gestures for her, okay? But more than anything, what matters to my mother is every day knowing that she can depend on me. Every day, I help my mother out, even if it's like with small stuff. You know, something as simple as helping her get a drink because she's disabled and has trouble getting around, okay? And it may just be small stuff, but she knows she can depend on me to do that without fail every fucking day. And to my mother, that matters more than me doing something, once a month. Because you know what? Yeah. Ah, fuck. Because you know what they say. Everything counts in larger amounts. The little shit fucking adds up. And that's, to me, God, this fucker. That, to me, is where a lot of relationships go wrong. Because they're thinking, oh, our relationship is off track. I need to do some grand fucking gesture. When it's like, no, you know, if you just sat down and talked to this person a bit more, I'm sure you would get a lot farther. But it's like, oh, let's go to Paris, or oh, let's do some dramatic thing. And you know, a lot of people, Mary, a lot of people, I'm trying to figure out the words to say what I'm thinking. Sometimes I have an idea in my head and it's harder to make it match up, you know, if that makes sense. Yeah, trying to, you know, a lot of these things I try to explain to him, but, you know. Oh, yeah, okay. A lot of people, that's what I was trying to say. A lot of people have to have somebody in their life, or they don't know what to do with themselves. They have to have a relationship. They have to have something, okay? And they will choose whoever's next to them. So they're friends with whoever was around at the time, okay? I can tell you, I am not one of those types of people, okay? I would rather be alone than with somebody that I didn't totally jive with, friendship-wise or relationship-wise. Okay? I'm not just going to talk to somebody just because they're there, okay? So if I'm friends with somebody, if I'm in a relationship with somebody, they can trust... Fuck, I'm right there, it's not a big deal. I lost my shell, really lowers your defense. They can trust, if I'm in a relationship with them, if I'm in a friendship with them, that I fucking chose them. I could have chose to be by myself, and I chose to hang out with them. And I fucking refuse to be anybody's last resort. Which, you know what I mean, it's not like I'm talking about help. I'm talking about, I don't want anyone to be with me just so they don't want to be alone. I don't want anyone to be my friend just because I was there. Okay? I deserve to be chose. And that was something that I had a lot of people do to me. I had a lot of people, a lot of relationships with people that didn't want me. They just wanted whoever was around. And that's not how I'm gonna be. Or am. Obviously, I don't want to be alone, but if I have to be alone, I would choose to be alone over being with somebody that I didn't really like, didn't really get me. You know what I mean? Not gonna be with somebody that, you know, just because, oh, you were there, you were the best option at the time. Not to mention that if you're only with somebody because they were the best option at the time, you're always going to be looking for something better. And you'll never be happy if you're always looking for something better. Why would you be? You know, a relationship is a commitment. It's, I'm in this. You know, especially a marriage. I'm in this till the bitter fucking end, or it should be. Whereas, for a lot of people, marriage is, well, I'm just in this for now, you know, to see how things work out. No! Marriage should not be like trying on a pair of fucking slippers. Hey, well, let's see how it goes. That's what dating is for. Well, when I say dating, I'm talking about in the sense of, you know, like when you're not sure you want to be in a relationship with somebody. That's the time where it's like, do I like this person? You know, once you've committed to somebody, if you are just around as long as like, oh, I'm just till I find something better, or their opposite time, it will never last. It will not last. I'm a real big believer in the sanctity of marriage. That's why I have never been married. A lot of people my age have been married, you know, once, twice, sometimes 3 fucking times. And you never got married? No. I want to make sure I'm fucking sure. Marriage, to me, obviously you can't anticipate what the other person's gonna do, but for me, marriage is until I'm in the fucking casket. I take it very, very seriously. And so I won't marry somebody until I am literally 1,000,000 fucking % sure. No reservations. That well, we'll see how it goes. You just take care of what you need to take care of, Mary. If you're after your phone charges, you can come back, or If you want to talk to me later, you can. And that's why so many fucking marriages fail, because people go into the marriages thing with the expectations. Oh, I can just try something else, like it's like a rental. Sweet, increase my maximum health. Okay, I think I'm ready to proceed with the main story now. At least for right now. Oh, let me check out this castle over here real quick. Let's make sure. We just have a lot of fucking flies flying around and it gets on my nerves. I get paranoid about shit getting in my drink. Which is partially my OCD, that's fair. Okay. Just keep rolling, 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 rolling. Now I can go back and get an upgrade, and then I'll proceed with the main quest. You can get a really powerful drop attack. Oh, hey, how's it going, Steph? What the fuck are you doing up so late, bro? Hey, thank you everybody who's watching me. We're up to 5 viewers. If you could like, comment, and subscribe, that'd be amazing, because it costs you nothing and it makes my day. That's a super useful skill. That's why I came back and got that. Oh, I know how you feel there, Steph. It depends. Oh shit. I've had issues with sleep too. A lot of the time comes with the territory. I think anxiety. Okay, now I can storm the castle. Yeah, actually, Mr. Krabs' outfit. Yeah, it is bullshit. It should definitely be mentioned at the Game Awards, but it should be mentioned as part of a DLC category. It should not be fucking in a Game of the Year category. It's fucking stupid. Okay, and that's adds to all the years they've done the Game Awards. This is the first time they've ever fucking done that. So there's plenty of DLCs that could have been eligible if they're going by those fucking rules. And a lot of people got upset because Phantom Liberty. They said, fuck, we're gonna count DLCs. Where's fucking Phantom Liberty? And like I said, it's just, you know? And even if people didn't agree with it, I think they could get behind it if they were consistent. They're not. They've never done this before. So it just feels like they're just trying to suck FromSoft's dick. And like I said, they just make a DLC category. This is why I don't like game journalists and shit, because they make stupid fucking decisions like that one. Hopefully they'll have a fucking... at least, hopefully they'll have some good announcements, so that would save the event for me. Or the show, I'm sorry, that would save the show for me. Honestly, with how toxic the fucking Souls-like community is, and how they'll suck the dick of every FromSoft thing and say that it has no problems and all that, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of the Souls community voted for Shadow the Erdtree. But we shall see. I don't really, give a fuck what they think as Game of the Year. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. We're getting really close to release for it, so you'd fucking hope. Well, you know what I mean. Obviously, it's still next year, but I'm saying it's getting to the time where they give us a release date, so... Guess one way or another, we're gonna see. I'm like 90% certain that we're going to see something about Delta at the Game Awards. Okay? They first, just so you know, I don't know if you knew this, Steph, but they first announced Delta at the Game Awards. At the 2023 Game Awards. So, literally, the first, announcement to the world of Delta was at the Game Awards. So I'm certain we'll be seeing something from Delta at the Game Awards this year. Hopefully release date. But even if it's not a release date, I fully expect to see more. Like I said, I'm already, guaranteed it's not going to come out this year. It's too late in this year for it to come out this year. Unless they're going to shadow drop it, which they wouldn't do for something that big. So, but I firmly expect to see the release date, and I personally think it's going to be March. That's just the feeling I have, because they're not going to go holiday season, because guess what comes out holiday season this year? GTA, or next year, I'm sorry, next year, GTA 6. Okay, and no game developer in their right fucking mind is gonna want to release anywhere near close to fucking GTA 6. Okay? Especially not with them trying to relaunch Metal Gear. That would basically be killing it. So, I'm assured they're not gonna release a holiday season of 2025. Especially because Death Stranding's probably gonna come out. You know, so I really think they're gonna release March of 2025. That's when I think that's coming. And yeah, I would hope that they would release Volume 2 of MGS Master Collection before they would release Delta. Okay? Because if they don't, then we're going to have a bunch of people who they're going to play Delta, and then they're going to play Metal Gear Solid 4 after Delta and be like, what the fuck is this? You know what I mean? Because technically it's the next game in the series, but it will be a game that's over 14 years old, standing next to a remake, a fresh remake, so it'll be like going backwards, and you don't want to do that. I honestly think Volume 2 needs to come out before Delta. So that would be pretty cool. And another thing to remember, when they released Volume 1, they did not have any lead-in. They announced Volume 1 in October, and they released it in October. You know what I mean? Like, there was not very long between Volume 1's release announcement and its release. So, I could totally see them doing that, you know? And ideally, we would be getting Volume 2 in January or February, and Delta in March. That way, people could get caught up on the rest of the old games, and then jump into the new. Because, you know, it's a remake, but obviously it's brand new, the gameplay is modernized, so it's the closest thing to new in the series we're gonna get, so. But who can say? And I understand kind of why it's taking them longer. Yeah. Very patchy, though. Do you even have AC Syndicate? I don't know if you have Syndicate. Okay, if you play Syndicate, you need to set your system to 1080p, okay? I was just testing it out. I'm going to make a video about it very soon. But they kind of slightly botched this new version, or, well, not a new version, the patch, because originally AC Syndicate was like at like 1440p, because it was a PS4 Pro enhanced game. They bumped it to like a native 4K with this patch, which should be good on paper, but the problem is almost all of the modern Assassin's Creed games use dynamic resolutions. You know, so you play Origins on PS5, you play it, it will adjust the resolution to keep the frame rate smooth. Syndicate did not have dynamic resolution, because obviously it was, you know, made before dynamic resolution became a thing. Okay, so it's, it's at like a locked 4K. It cannot hold a consistent 60 on PS5 at 4K. So you'll get periods where it's okay, and then you'll go into like the city center, and the frame rate will be all over the place. But if you go into your PS5 settings, you know, screen and video, and you set it to 1080p, it will render Syndicate at 1080p, and you will get a lock 60. So if, you know, I mean, it's up to you. You can either have it be 4K and have a wobbly frame rate, or have a lock 60. But either way, it's better for you to know the options. Because, you know, you're not going to have a whole lot of people tell you can do that. And it's not something a lot of people would think to do, you know, because you have to do it on a system level. But that's how I'll be playing it, because 4K is not worth the frame rate. Like, it jostles between 30 and 60 like a fucking record skipping a track. So... Ah, damn it. But at 1080p, it's totally smooth, so... For me, that's the way to go. I'll always put frame rate over performance. And I understand why they did what they did. A frame rate bump is actually really easy to implement in a game like Syndicate. But to put in the resolution scaling that Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla had would require a good bit of dev work. They'd have to go into the game, open it up, change the resolution, and then monitor the resolution. It would take a lot of work to actually accommodate it. And Syndicate is kind of a old game anyway, so it would probably take more resources than they had to open up a new dev team. Either way, it still is an upgrade. That's the important thing, because if you're okay with the wobbly frame rate, it's going between 30 and 60 at 4K, so it is a substantially higher resolution, and it's not dipping below 30. So technically, the frame rate is always higher than it was before. You know what I'm saying? You're not dipping below where it was in the game, but the resolution is much higher. So it's still an upgrade. Even if you played at 1080p, the base version of Syndicate actually didn't even reach 1080p. It was 900p. So, it's still an upgrade. You know, it's better that than nothing, but... just makes me wonder, why didn't they just, like, set the resolution at, like, 1440p or something like that, you know, in the middle? Then it probably could have ran at a lock 60. With the bells and whistles, instead of either 1080p or 4K. I do appreciate the effort they put in, though. Because Ubisoft's actually gone back and updated a lot of their games to run at 60, a lot of older games that most companies wouldn't upgrade. Far Cry 5, Origins, Odyssey, by the time they release the 60 FPS updates for those games have already been out 5 or 6 years. You know what I mean? Like, well past the point where most companies would have said, no, we're not gonna release any updates. So, I do appreciate the fact that they're willing to go back to older games. Like, Syndicate's 9 years old. And release an update for it for free. So it is still a net positive overall, you know? And I'm sure they'll patch it further. Because I'm sure a lot of people are not going to be happy with the frame rate being unstable as well. Just something as simple as giving you a toggle, you know? So you don't have to set it in the system and you're like, hey, do you want to set it at 1080p, 60, or 4K, you know what I mean? Because most people are not going to think to go into their system under the screen and do that. I knew to do it because that was a trick that was on PS4 Pro. For a lot of games like that, you could do it to get a better frame rate. So I thought, hey, I'll try it out, because I started it up on PS5 and immediately could tell it was not a lock 60. I'm like, whoa, I'm getting lag. I'm like, what if 1080p and that fixes? I'm like, oh, okay, there you go. Nope, I already killed those fuckers. I'm not gonna fight them again. Not when I'm, especially not when I'm going to the boss. Oh, fuck. Yep. Come on, you fucker. Come on. I'm actually just gonna let myself die when I go into the boss battle, so I can regenerate my shell.
Hey, I don't know if you noticed, but your guards are going nuts out there.
Oh, little hermit. Our minds are clear as crystal now.
Oh, shuck.
I once thought my duchy quite beautiful, you know, worth preserving. But compared to the reefs, it's a shameful, transient thing, destined to wash away. That's why I'm having them tear it down. I thought my beauty worth preserving too. But of course my worthless life will wash away as easily as any other. Almost as easily as yours, little hermit! You're dead! Can't you see how worthless this all is?
And see, now that I did that, I'll be right there at the boss, but my shell's health will restore. Plus I have all my heals, so it just works out for the best.
Your death will be gorgeous! Quit squirming! Tear it all down! Return it to the waves!
Damn it.
All of our lives are as sand beneath the tide. You'll see one day.
To the next area! Damn it. Trying to get the parry. The parry is really hard to pull off. There we go. Because in most games you have to hit the button to parry. You have to be holding the button already and then release it when the attack comes to parry. And that's just so not what I'm used to in a game like this. Aw, you bitch. Ah, shit. I'm right there. Oh, come on. Ugh. Oh, well. Damn it. Come on. Damn it. Works out for the best. Oh, did that kill me? Oh, it killed me, actually. Oh, well, I'm right there, and I got a shortcut. So, not a big deal. Ah, what a dick. Ah, fuck. I got more momentum from that sponge than I thought. And then I didn't get enough. God have mercy. Okay. Oh. God never given me them. God never given me them. God never given me them. God never given me. I love this music. See? Well, I'm pretty sure Steph is going, but you can see right here, Mr. Krill. Slap on these trousers and you'll be well on your way to making your millionth microplastic. Hell, they even have shit from different games. Cult Leader from Cult of the Lamb. They even have a fucking a thing from Imposter. You can get a shell from Imposter. Literally, officially licensed from fucking Among Us. Oh, are you back, Joe? You said you had to charge your phone, and then you didn't say anything. No, it didn't pop up, so I didn't know. Oh, really? What made you hyper? Jesus Christ. Then you wonder why I'm concerned about your sleep and trying to make sure you get enough sleep. It's not because I'm trying to get rid of you. And my fork is looking a lot more spiffy. Like, you see, I'm drinking a Monster, I'm sitting here fucking sipping it. And fucking chug it.
It's trash day! Everyone get your baskets! Don't miss out!
Back off! I saw it first! Get your own trash, suckers!
What is that thing?
I've never seen anything like it.
It's a message from the captain! It's got his face right on it! It's gotta be! Excuse me. Excuse me, please. Pardon me. Excuse me, young lady. As New Custinia's official historian, I'm sure I can shed some light on... My God! If I'm not mistaken, this is part of a map! A map showing the way to a most valuable treasure, I say! If someone were to find its missing pieces and decipher them, why, they'd be rich beyond their wildest dreams, I say!
Rich? I like the sound of that. That treasure's as good as mine. I'll be able to afford the flash you sell in the ocean, you know?
Not if I get there first! Think of all the tourists that treasure can bring to our city!
Well, don't you count out us bottom-siders. You'll be eating your hat when I get that treasure and fix up my restaurant.
It would appear the hunt is on, I say. The first stop on the map seems to be the forest to the north of here. May the best, Crab!
Apologies for the interruption, folks. I seem to have misheard something. I could have almost sworn there were some citizens here planning on unearthing some valuables. Need I remind you all how threatening the ocean is outside this reef? I'd hope it would go without saying that the duty of such a dangerous excavation would fall to the Shellfish Corporation. That would be safest for all involved. Don't you agree?
Yeah, hear you, Roland. No problem.
Then, as Shellfish Corp's CEO and this fair city's de facto mayor, I suppose no one would have any objections to my taking sole control of this treasure hunt. Are we all in agreement?
Oh dear. I suppose that sounds all right with me, I say.
You hear what they're talking about over there?
Sounds like some kind of crazy treasure hunt.
Hey kid, I just got an idea. If you can go get that treasure they're jawing about, I'll gladly trade your shell for it.
For real? You'd really do that?
You bet. A prawn never goes back on his promise.
Aw, yeah! I'm gonna find that treasure!
Haha, yeah, you go, kid! Roland can't tell us what to do! That treasure belongs to whoever can find it first!
The corporations don't control us!
I suppose a little friendly competition is only fair. I hope you know what you just dove into, kid. See you in the open ocean, treasure hunters.
I love that. Captain Clawbeard takes no responsibility for any illness that may come from consumption. If you or someone you know began feeling ill after eating a bowl of cereal, no you didn't. Captain Clawbeard would never poison the people. That's hilarious. Fuck you, bro. Shit. Ah, fuck. I'm right there, not a big deal. Fucking douche. And now it's time to get the fuck out of here. Now I got my shit back. Shit. Oh well. I'm gonna go level up some. Because I have a lot of XP basically. I can use shells as a hammer, which changes my moveset. That's fucking awesome. What a douche. Got an anymore? Anymore? Well, I killed him, but I fell. That's a fair trade. Ah, fuck. Yeah, I'm right there, no big deal. Plus, I already spent most of my XP anyway, so if I die, I wouldn't lose that much. Ah. Yeah. Winter's coming. Shit. Oh, wait. Did I never get in there? Fuck, well, I'm right there. A watery grave. Ah, damn it. Ah, seriously? You fucking spam that multiple times in a row? You dick. Well, at least I did better that time. Fuck. So close. Oh well, I'll get it. Fuck you. I've also lost some subscribers. It pisses me off. I got up to 431 and now I'm down to 428, so I lost like 3 subscribers. It's not like a huge deal, end of the world deal, but it does kind of piss me off. Damn it. Okay. Ugh. Fuck. Ah. Ah, what a bitch. I'm going to take a break. I'll be back in a little bit.